was today years old when I found out that the baby carrots are trying to kill us. This week for my family, I made braised short ribs. It had baby carrots in there, some roasted red potatoes, onions. It was delicious. After eating my wonderful dinner and patting my belly afterwards, I'm scrolling and I see this.
Baby carrots are bleached. There is no such thing as baby carrots unless you pull a carrot out of the ground when it's still a baby. What you're being sold are just leftover scraps, broken into small pieces and sprayed with a chlorine solution, also used to clean public toilets. People say it's just produce, it's safe, but all kinds of produce are sprayed with bleach and other chemicals that may or may not be safer, even organic produce. Even the solution at the grocery store when the little sprayers come on. It's not just water. If you really want baby carrots, grow them yourself and pick them early.
After that, I went down a rabbit hole, and it seems that everybody knows about the killer baby carrots but me. Exhibit B.
Baby carrots are soaked in the same chemical used to clean your toilet. Internal records confirm every stump is drenched in an active bleach compound at over double the dose deemed safe by the EPA. This baby carrot is spiked with 34 pesticides beyond any wash or peel. It starts as rejected carrot scraps, flushed through industrial pipes, then submerged in sodium hypochlorite, searing hundreds of chlorinated agents into the flesh that leached, sealed in plastic where moisture feeds lecanostic bacteria.
Y'all already know what time it is. What is sodium hypochlorite? Sodium hypochlorite is a chemical compound commonly known as liquid bleach or household cleaner. It's a powerful disinfectant bleaching agent that is highly toxic and can cause multiple health issues if ingested. Most commonly, it can cause acute poisoning and respiratory issues. My flappers are gasted. I love baby carrots. I put them in food all the time. I put them in my roast. I put them in my soup. I like to make little roasted honey glazed baby carrots. Well, now I gotta figure out if the adult carrots are safe, and do I just chop the adult version and turn them into my own baby carrots, or are the carrots doomed as a whole? Let me know what you guys think. I do not record on Fridays, but I could not be the only one disturbed and upset today. I'm about to leave my office. I have some errands. I need to stop at the shop and grab the orders that were placed on Wednesday. They got fulfilled today, so I need to go drop them off at the post office. So if you ordered your nails on Wednesday, I'm dropping them off at the post office now. You're about to get your shipping notification. All of our short press-ons are still on sale this week, including the bundles. I am still shocked. I'm going to say it again. I cannot believe that the Midnight Majesty bundle is the #1 selling bundle. I cannot believe y'all are wearing jewel tones in the middle of May. Shocker. And what's even crazier is the Velvet Jewel bundle is a close second. Y'all need to explain to me what y'all doing with these colors in May. Well, anywho, I got some errands to run. Let me know what you think about the carrots that's trying to kill us. If you want to order some nails, everything's on the screen, and I'm going to give you guys a secret coupon code for watching this video and staying to the end. And the code is going to be, I don't know, Killer Carrots. And happy shopping and enjoy your weekend.
Bro, what the fuck? When I was scrolling and came across this video, bro, I'm not going to say I got sick to my stomach because that was an exaggeration, but it really piqued my curiosity of all the poisons I've been putting in my body. So I really started to dive deep into it, you know what I mean? Not really too deep, but I start looking for other things because I'm like, this can be interesting. This is really interesting because that is fucking gross, bro. Like carrot scraps. They're selling these baby carrots at the store. Carrot scraps, bro. It's crazy. Like the amount of poison that they put into our foods and then won't even give you free healthcare for the poison that they're feeding you. You know what I mean? They want you to pay to keep yourself. Bro, it is sick. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments for sure. Let me know if you know any other foods too, like that are not in this video, that we need to watch out for. Let us know in the comments, but let's keep going.
Children living near Driscoll strawberry farms have a 38% higher risk of cancer, but our research uncovered something worse. Turns out Driscolls cannot be sued for any health damage that they cause from their heavy pesticide use. And this is by design, because Driscoll's doesn't actually own a single farm, grow a single berry, or apply an ounce of pesticides themselves, and instead shift the burden on the individual farmer, they avoid any liability when someone gets sick, which can happen often. UCLA researchers identified 13 pesticides linked to childhood cancer when sprayed within 2.5 miles of a home. And in 2019, 98.5% of the total volume of those leukemia-linked pesticides was applied in Watsonville, California, Driscoll's main strawberry operation. And the schools in Watsonville sit just yards away from the fields where they're sprayed. It seems Driscoll's made a calculated risk and organized itself as a genetics and marketing company, making $3 billion a year, licensing their plant patents to over 700 farms, and selling the product under their label and then taking a cut. This is why choosing what brands you buy very carefully at the grocery store can make a massive impact for everyone. We make it easy to check your produce for hidden pesticides and to shop local on the Oasis app.
That's fucked up because my kids love those goddamn Driscoll strawberries. I don't eat strawberries, but my kids love them to death. And once I seen that video, I was like, oh no, this is I was really down the rabbit hole. Now I'm like, oh, got me fucked up. But I think that should be illegal. You tell me what you think, but I think that should be illegal, bro. Like any loophole you can use it. And if you're like, okay, if you're an insurance company, a tire company, or whatever other company, fine. You want to use loopholes to get through or whatever, fine. But if you are a food company, I don't care what the fuck kind of food you have I don't care if you, because they're selling a patent to grow their strawberry. You got me fucked. If you do anything involving food, there should be no loopholes. If you're selling those fruit, you should have to take liability for anything that happens for those fruits. They're allowed to walk scot-free no matter how many people they give cancer. It's crazy. And then they have the fields right by a school when it's already been linked that it can cause cancer and leukemia in kids that are 2.5 miles away from where it's sprayed. I think he said the school was like a mile away. Not even. They say right outside the fields. Like, bro, that shit is sick, bro. This shit is sick. I think, fuck it. Let's go after the farmers. Can't sue y'all. We'll sue the farmers. We'll sue every farm. Every farm y'all go to. You know what I mean? We'll sue every farm that got y'all brand name, that are growing y'all strawberries. Sue them all. Fuck it. If we can't run y'all out of business, if y'all don't have to take liability, somebody do. You know what I mean? And that's fucked up that it would have to go on the farmers who's just trying to make a living. But at the same time, bro, you know what the fuck you doing with these pesticides? You only spraying so much pesticides because you know you need more yield. You need more fruit to come out of this. So you're trying to save your fruit from pests eating it up and all that, which is fine. But bro, come on now. Maybe there's some better shit they can use. Like, I know a lot of these pesticides are illegal in other countries. So what are they using? If this shit is illegal in other countries, then what are they using? Because obviously it's better than, it might not be the best still. It's still probably poison, but it's probably better than this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know, but let's keep going.
Ultra-processed foods are the reason why 93% of Americans are metabolically unhealthy.
A recent study just came out showing that food-like products like this are the main driver of chronic disease. Here are a few examples.
High-protein snacks like these.
Cookies like these.
Crackers like Ritz, Wheat Thins, and Triscuits.
Basically all of this bread.
The majority of these tortillas, especially if it says something like zero net carbs and carb balance.
Popular kid snacks like these.
Breakfast bars like this.
Nutritional drinks like Ensure, Pediasure, Breakfast Essentials, and honestly, all of these drinks.
The entire cereal aisle.
The 3 worst chicken brands in the USA. Never buy if you want to stay alive. Number 3, Tyson Foods. Tyson has been hit with over $221 million in fines for food safety violations over the years. In 2023, their chicken was linked to a listeria outbreak that hospitalized multiple people. They process over 35 million chickens per week, raising concerns about quality control. Whistleblowers have even claimed unsanitary conditions and employee abuse inside factories. Number 2, Foster Farm. In 2022, Foster Farm's chicken tested positive for salmonella contamination at a rate of 26%, nearly double the national average. The USDA flagged the brand multiple times, yet their products still hit store shelves. They recalled over 150,000 pounds of chicken due to metal and plastic contamination. In one plant, inspectors found cockroach infestations 4 separate times. Number 1, Pilgrim's Pride. Owned by a Brazilian company convicted in the world's largest meat bribery scandal, Pilgrim's Pride is riddled with shady practices. In 2021, they paid $110.5 million to settle price-fixing charges. Their chicken was found to contain high levels of arsenic-based additives used to fatten birds unnaturally fast. Some of their farms were exposed for boiling chickens alive due to mechanical failure.
5 United States foods that are banned in other countries, part 1. Hit the follow button first and watch until the end because it's going to blow your mind. Number 1 on the list is Mountain Dew because it contains brominated vegetable oil. And that contains bromine, which can cause headaches, memory loss, and impair balance. Number 2 is Skittles because they contain artificial colors yellow 5 and yellow 6. Banned in Norway and Sweden because they're thought to cause allergic reactions and hyperactivity in children. Number 3 is instant mashed potatoes because they contain a preservative known as butylated hydroxyanisole, or BHA. It's also found in rubber and wax food packaging and known to be a human carcinogen. Number 4 is bread products like Pillsbury breadsticks and those $5 footlongs. They contain azodicarbonamide, which is used to make yoga mats and shoe soles. Meditate on that for a second. And number 5 is US pork because it contains a drug known as ractopamine. It's a feed additive that increases food conversion efficiency in farm animals. Follow me for more shit like this.
Okay, we need to talk about what this doctor just said. If you or anybody you love eats canned food, please watch this video.
There have been studies showing that people consuming canned soup out of a can, cans are lined with BPA because they have plastic lining to protect the food from corroding it, right? Those individuals are, they have like 1,000-fold higher BPA after consuming canned soup versus the people that consume the very same soup out of a glass jar. 1,000-fold higher BPA. That's insane. Separate studies have shown that that people consuming canned soup, again, we know it increases BPA, have a 16-fold higher increase in their blood pressure compared to people that are consuming soup out of, not canned soup out of a jar.
This is so crazy because we find out about all the toxins in plastics. Quit eating in plastic. Turns out there's plastics in everything, including cans. And these chemicals are literally some of the worst we could ever put in our body. They're called forever chemicals because they take so long to detox, and they're likely causing most of our problems. I started to detox from these forever chemicals. I have so much less fatigue, so much less anxiety. I do not get headaches anymore when I was getting them every single day. The other crazy place that you get a huge amount of BPAs leaked right into your bloodstream from is synthetic clothing like nylon, polyester, things like that, like your leggings and athletic wear. I cut these out a while ago and my cycle got regular again, my digestion got way better, and my inflammation got way better. Let me know if you guys want a full list of where I shop now for all natural clothing as well. And then the one other thing I did all at separate times, by the way, so I saw benefits from each of these separately, is implemented a detox compound. I did a ton of research and it is called sulforaphane. This is the #1 detox compound that detoxes on a cellular level and can get rid of those forever chemicals that are so hard to detox. It has helped me so much. I literally just take a supplement any day. You can get a supplement everywhere, but I'll show you what I use. This is the sulforaphane supplement I've been taking. It's called Modern Antidote. I chose this one because it has N-acetylcysteine, which raises glutathione in your body, which also helps with detoxing, as well as DIM, which helps with hormone regulation in your body, which these BPAs put completely out of whack. If you guys want to try this one, I've loved it. I will link it somewhere in my profile so you could find it really easily, but sulforaphane is the key. Comment about the natural clothing and try to stop eating canned food.
This right here was very interesting. Y'all check this out.
This is a can of Fanta in America, and this is a can of Fanta in England. They are both the same flavour of orange, but look at the colour difference. That looks like a radioactive chemical. The total sugars in the American one is 44 grams of sugar, and the sugars in a British one is 15 grams. I think this should be illegal. How are they allowed to sell that? I can imagine that the average American probably consumes this whole can in 3 gulps. With that amount of sugar, that is sickening. I'll be honest, it's got that much sugar in that it's actually too sickly and sweet. This one, this tastes more like orange juice, and this just tastes like sugar. Just straight sugar. Don't know what they're putting in for it to look that different. If you're an American, please can you tell me whether you can actually drink all of this without not feeling ill? These fake niggas ain't gonna like me, cause a nigga got a flow too real. Should I bet they gon' gang up to fight me? But enough of the stands, I'm repping my brand.
This is what is living inside your fruit, and you probably never realized it. This is an American strawberry, and this is a European strawberry. The American ones are sprayed with pesticides that are banned in every country in Europe because they destroy your hormones. Put them in salt water and wait. And these are things living inside your fruit that the pesticides could not even kill. This is American white bread, and this is European white bread. The American one contains potassium bromate, a chemical that causes cancer and is completely banned in Europe. I put it in water and it does not break down. It floats like styrofoam because your body cannot digest it either. This is American cheese and this is European cheese. The American one is so processed that in Europe it is not even allowed to be called cheese. Real cheese melts. Watch what this does. It burns like plastic because that is what it is. These are American gummy bears and these are European gummy bears. The American ones are full of artificial dyes linked to behavior problems in children. In Europe, they use beet juice and carrot extract instead. Look what comes off. That is not food coloring. That is industrial dye, and your children swallow it every day. Many people eating these foods for years feel the same thing: fatigue, sluggishness, and belly fat that never seems to go away. And it all comes from one place, your gut, the system responsible for energy, digestion, and everything your body is trying to clear. In Chinese medicine, we restore the gut using fermented tea, kombucha, live cultures, and organic acids made the traditional way. But for the millions watching this, I cannot hand you a fermented tonic through a screen, no matter how much you need it.
Never eat these 4 foods. They're banned in Europe. They need to be banned in your home. These are U.S. apples. They're banned in Europe. Look at that bright coating on there. That's a preservative, a DPA preservative, and that's why they ban it in Europe. Look at the organic ones. Compare the difference. Well, this is what you want, the organic. Coffee creamers, the partially hydrogenated oils, banned in Europe. So many choices here. I'm a believer in 100% grass-fed milk, cream, half and half, whatever it is. Typically not in plastic. Absolutely my favorite glass. Any milk or dairy containing growth hormone, always buy organic. 100% grass-fed A2, even better. There's 4 foods, you always buy organic. Hey, look, this is why you don't see a lot of fat people in Europe and other countries, right? Except the American tourists. It's not because of the processed food and the carbohydrates. It's the chemicals in it. That's what we got to get rid of.
All right, so have a look at this. This is what watermelons look like in Africa. This is what watermelons look like in North America. This is what bananas look like in Africa. This is what bananas look like in North America. This is what tomatoes look like in Africa. This is what tomatoes look like in North America. And this is what an avocado looks like in Africa. And this is what an avocado looks like in North America. Now you tell me, do you think the difference is due to the climate? Or do you think maybe, just maybe, everything we eat in North America is artificial?
Now I want to be fully transparent. The one with Mr. Miyagi, the Asian man, I think that one was kind of AI. It said may contain some AI content in that one, but it still drives home the point that there's a big difference in the food here and the food there. You know what's so crazy right now? I got a garden going. I'll show it. Maybe I'll pop some pictures up here. I got a garden going, and we just got some strawberries, and our strawberries are way smaller than those fucking strawberries. Like the strawberries at the store are damn near like a fist. And then we got these tiny ass little strawberries. Not super tiny, but you know, they're normal sized strawberries, you know what I mean? And the ones over there are so hormoned up at the store that they're like fucking, my kids were like, why is it so small? Like, I'm like, because that's what a real strawberry, that's how they grow. You know what I mean? But yeah, boy. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, hype this video up, please. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We can get into more content, you know what I mean? Whatever I find interesting, I bring to y'all. If you like it, you know, still subscribe so you can hate. You know what I mean? I love my haters. Hate in the comments, you know what I mean? But it's been your boy Hendo, we out.